Bam! That's what I'm talking about, baby. What up, America? You back on the Power Hour with your host, Power. And I got this smile on my face right now because my LA team, the Lakers, just did it in double overtime. They just beat OKC, the Thunder, another good team, by 114 to 106, as I said again, in double overtime. And Kobe just showed you what a five-time NBA champion does, baby. He comes back from adversity. Because at one point in the fourth quarter, the Thunder had LA down by 17 points. And that's exactly why I said in another show that I did that I don't believe that when it comes down to the Western Conference Finals, which is going to be LA versus the Thunder not going to pull it out. They've only been in that situation once. LA's used to it. Not only that, how do you lose a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter? Well, the way that you lose that lead, you're a young team. You understand what I'm saying? Who's the veteran? Perkins? Come on, man. But it was still a great game. The Thunder don't have nothing to hold their head down about, but it's just Kobe. But, of course, baby, you got to talk about the elbow. Ron Artest, a.k.a. Meta World Peace, whatever he want to call himself. Man, that dude crazy as hell. So everybody want to say, you know, was it intentional or not? I believe it was intentional. You know what I mean? I personally believe that it was intentional. When they show the replay, you clearly see, man, he wasn't doing that, celebrating. You know what I'm saying? He bam, he threw that elbow, you know, at Harden's head. So that just goes to show you, you know, he didn't snap back to his old crazy self. But what was funny to me is before the whole game, prior to that happening, the announcers, everything he did, you know, was Meta World Peace this, Meta World Peace that. As soon as that motherfucker threw that elbow, they went right back to calling that motherfucker Ron Artest. They was like, yep, this niggas went crazy again. He's back to Ron Artest. But yeah, man, he definitely threw that elbow. He did that shit on purpose, which was stupid. You had to dunk. You know what I'm saying? You was getting your name back, man. It wasn't no need for that. It really wasn't. So what I'm wondering is how long he gonna be suspended. You know what I'm saying? I love the Lakers. I like Artest now that he's playing for the Lakers. I feel he should be suspended for 2 games, fined $100,000, and then they should fine him another $200,000 for being fucking crazy and off his meds and shit. So a total of $300,000 in 2 games. That should suffice everybody. But you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. But the Lakers just showed you, man, that they true champions, baby. Like I said, I still don't think they're gonna do the Heat, but the Lakers just showed you they true champions. You know what I mean? But another thing, you know, well, I should say another game was another good game today was the Heat versus the Hawks versus the Knicks. You know, the Hawks, which is my hometown team. I'm not really a big Hawks fan, but I definitely support them. You know, I love Josh Smith. You know, Joe Johnson, all right. You know, Jeff Teague, that's my boy. I love that boy's style of play. Even though he missed that dunk today, but hey, that was a cold ass miss. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? But man, it was a good game down to the wire. The Hawks definitely gonna be in the playoffs. You know, hopefully they can get past the first round. I don't know exactly who they're gonna play yet. You know, you never know. It could be a surprise. Maybe the Heat in the Hawks in the Eastern Conference final. You never know. But it was a good game, man. Carmelo did his thing. Amari, he's still trying to get back into it because he didn't really have, an Amari Stoudemire-esque type game, if you will. But Melo did his thing, man. I'm really starting to watch this boy play and see why people like Melo. You know, Melo can ball, man. I never really watched the cat. Never really have been a fan of his, but I'm a Carmelo Anthony fan. That boy can play some ball, man. So that's the reason why they won. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a superstar on your team like that who can just take over. And unfortunately, that's what the Hawks don't have. You know, they paying Joe Johnson all that money, which is a conversation you real basketball fans done heard already. But they paying Joe Johnson all that money, man, and he ain't no take charge type of player. You know, Josh Smith can be sometimes, but you know, that's the Hawks' issue. But you know, good game for the Knicks coach. I can't think of his name right now, man. But you know what I'm saying? Where Jeremy Lin at? You know what I'm saying? Where he at? We did all that hype about him in March and stuff. They ain't heard nothing from him. Do he even still play, or did they ship his ass back to China? But anyway, America, that's been my take, my basketball review on throwing elbows. The elbow, Ron Artest versus Harden. He tripping. Hey, I know when that game went into double overtime, y'all know he was back in the locker room biting his nails, going crazy and shit. Because, you know, he couldn't be out there playing and shit. I know, you know he crazy, man. I don't know what's wrong with that boy, man. But anyway, hopefully he get himself some help. Yo, that's it. Thanks for tuning in to the Power Hour. Deuces. Love ya.